Hey guys, how's it going?
Good.
I feel a little bit better, so that's good.
Yay.
My voice is getting a little bit deeper, so that's also kind of cool.
Yeah.
So I called my friend who I hadn't spoken to in a few weeks. She's like, "Who's this?" I was like, "You have to call her ID," but it was yeah. So last Tuesday, actually, I spoke to my parents for the first time in 5 months.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was like pretty intense, and it was all right, but I cried a lot afterwards, both times, and it was yeah, I'm still processing it. And what I was thinking about today, actually, I was thinking today about what can I talk about what I'm thankful for, and I'll get into that, I guess. But one thing I was thinking about, my dad and I were always really close growing up, and he taught me about music and sports and politics, and like I totally like see myself with him like, in so many ways. And then now, I guess even more so, and even like wanting to grow a beard, like he has a beard like with that thing too, which is kind of interesting. I'm wondering, but something I thought of is that like a few months of like now, I know there are a lot of people who don't have relationships with their parents, but I was really very close to them, so it's been kind of hard for me. But just how different it's going to be now, relating to both my mother and my father as a son. And I guess like fathers and daughters have their own bond, and mothers and daughters, which is always very tricky. But now, now how will that be? Will it be any different? Seeing myself as male and all that, and them seeing me as male too. I have an older brother, so but we're so different. So just thinking about that and what that means. And how a lot of us end up becoming our parents in a way, or trying not to become our parents. And just wondering how, if gender has anything to do with that, depending on like which parent you relate to more. And, I always identified more with my father, and now it's like there's a whole other level to it, which is interesting. So there's that. I haven't felt very funny lately, which kind of sucks, because when I started, no, like I don't feel funny. I'm just kind of like, I come up here and I'm like, even when I'm in a good mood, it's like not, it's like, oh, that's nice, you know. Like, I really miss making people laugh, and I don't know if I don't know what's missing exactly from that. Hoping to get back into that at some point. Like, that would just suck if it's like, yeah, this is it. Oh no, like, you know, when you hear silence, like, you assume the worst, so, but one thing I'm kind of, there's a lot of shit I'm thankful for. One, to be here right now. But I say that every week though, so I guess it doesn't really that's another thing, it's like what happens when you like are kind of at peace and you're really happy with shit. It's like, now what? I start my fucking revolution and stop bitching about it. I don't know what else can you do. But I'm thankful for absolutely not just the people who've been kind to me, but people who've been dicks. Because whatever combination or whatever people have done to me, or not done to me, but just however they've been, it's like I wouldn't be here right now if they hadn't been who they are. So absolutely every person I've like met in my life, I have to be thankful for. Even like people on the street who I don't know or whatever. It's if whatever combination of we all hadn't been born or seen each other or had certain conversations or had my heart broken or broken other people's hearts or pissed people off, I wouldn't be here right now. And so that's kind of awesome. So I'm thankful for that. Yeah, that's great. I feel so like it's not. It's just kind of like, oh, it's nice. You know? I wonder what else is there. I'm kind of at a loss. I don't know, man. It's like things are. I mean, there's shit I'm like upset about, but I'm working on it. I come up here and I'm just like it's like a therapy session. I'm like, oh, and then this, and this, I can think of this, and that, and I go on and on and on. And now I just feel like it's very like it's kind of like slow, and I don't know. I know like Master Lee has talked about like you should. One thing is to like before you go on stage, think about like what you want to get across, or what do you hope to accomplish in your set. And I guess I kind of always wanted just people to like fall in love with me. In a tragic way. I don't think that's that funny, but it sucks kind of like analyzing everything. And, okay, well, I'm porn, so I can get attention and get affection. And people laugh, and people won't listen to me, and I'm like, oh, great, I fucking understand it, and that's the point. It still feels good, though. Thank you. I saw the movie Zelig. It's like this. Most people know, but then one of my roommates didn't know, and I was like, I was watching it. She walked in, and she's like, oh, is it a documentary? And I was like, but then I'm not gonna judge, so whatever. It's Woody Allen, early '80s. Anyway, so the thing is, this dude, he like. For people who haven't seen it, he like kind of becomes like people he's talking to, or like he'll like change like his race or his like political outlook or his class or his weight, like just based on people he's with. And the whole diagnosis is that he was a tease when he was growing up, and he always wanted to belong. But I finished watching the movie, and he never turns into a chick, which is like I'm like, oh man, like. Like I did something that even Zelig didn't do. Anyway, I need to retell it more, but I'm like, oh man, he didn't even like turn into a lady. What the fuck? I'm thinking about that, how we kind of all, not all of us certainly, especially in this room because we're all pretty fucking awesome here. Like there's a need to like kind of become like other people and to fit in and even like be a total fucking conformist and stuff, and that kind of carries on. That struck a chord with me a little bit. And even now, it's like people are like, "Oh, well, you're a guy now. This means X, Y, and Z." But I didn't do this so I could be put into yet another box. All right, thanks, guys.
Trademark.
I want to comment on all of them. Touched so much during the